goal in this stage is actually to retain the mountain jersey with Rafael Micah and make sure that Alberto Contador are being protected as good as they can until the last climb, because the last climb is gonna actually make a big impact on the GC. As you see here, the favorites for the states is Alberto Contador, Vincenzo Nibali, and Nairo Quintana. Outsiders could be Chris Froome, of course. It's a stage for him, but maybe he's in bad shape, we don't know. But first we need to make sure that Alberto Contador are well protected. His goal is finish in podium this stage. Nairo Quintana's form is not that good. He don't even have a goal to retain the mountain jersey. It can be because the GC in the polka dot jersey can actually be lost here, because it's a AT climb. That means double points. It means 50 points to actually the winner. So maybe he could go a breakaway, but would it hold? We're not sure, but at least he can try. So he's ready to attack when we get closer into the last 4 stages. That was actually the last week of the Tour de France. Peter Sagan are leading this green jersey. He should go on an attack right now, because he needs the points. He needs to take advantage that he can climb, but not as a climber, but as a puncher. Kreuziger has a good shape. That means he has to be Contador's wheel from start to finish.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. A grandiose mountain stage lies before us today, with the Col du Porte d'Aspet, the Col de la Cour, the Porte de l'Es, and the dreaded final climb to the Plateau de Bay. We're bound to have a great show.
Okay, I'll put in a big acceleration. Okay, we'll gently relay.
Another one who's motivated to spend the day up front.
First we need to see how good the form is.
Okay, with the summit finish, today is when questions will be asked, and it's important to try and take some time back for the yellow jersey.
I'll take it easy on the relay. Okay, I'm coming to protect you.
Because 1 minute for the breakaway. It's looking good.
Want to make sure they can get on the breakaway. It's a stage for opportunities.
He's got a good turn of speed, but he struggles as soon as the road rises a little.
Okay, I'll protect him. So I stick to the wheels in front.
1.5 minutes for the breakaway. It might just work.
Right now, it doesn't look like SNF want to actually attack on this. Can be our advantage.
Peter Sagan is one of the most versatile sprinters in the peloton,
We går til Peter Sagan.
able to come out on top in any type of finish, be it a hill or on the flat. A candidate for the green jersey, he's already won several times.
I hear you loud and clear. I'll take it easy and sit on the wheel in front. I'll relay.
He's able to come up trumps on the flat, on short climbs or on mountain passes. But if he's one of two risers at the finish, it's best not to count on him. His best chance of victory is to try a breakaway from far out.
I reckon it's walled up behind. Nobody seems to want to launch the chase.
A good ruler, he doesn't really have a strong point that would scare opponents.
There's actually no one in this group who actually can take the jersey at this moment.
I reckon it's walled up behind. Nobody seems to want to launch the chase.
The front of the race will soon be onto the first slopes of the Porte d'Aspet. It's a short, steady climb, but very steep. The average percentage is close to 10%, a real wall. Both puncher and rouleur, he can rely on his pace if he reaches the finish in a small group.
Okay, I'll protect him. So I regain my carte blanche.
This rider is both comfortable on short climbs and on mountain passes. In addition, his qualities as a rouleur aren't too bad for a rider of his type.
Okay, I'll protect him. So I regain my carte blanche.
You should perhaps be waiting for the group behind. It will be easier if there are several of you.
He's after the points classification. The Porte d'Aspet will earn a maximum of 5 points towards the polka dot jersey. He does well on short climbs, but he can't really rely on his sprint qualities to hope for a win. He's a good sprinter, often used as lead-out rider to drive mass sprints.
There's plenty of damage at the back of the peloton. It will be a long day in the saddle for those who fall behind. You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway.
Here's a pure rouleur. Make sure you don't leave him alone up front. It will be difficult to catch him, and it's better for him to finish on his own. The breakaway can't widen the gap.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
Okay, I'll protect him. So I regain my carte blanche. Okay, I'll protect him.
The Col de la Cour is getting close for the men at the front. It's a 14-kilometre climb with an average of 5.7%.
For the mountain classification, you're the best placed in the breakaway.
The gap isn't changing much. The first 6 to the top will score points for the polka dot jersey. The first one will pocket 10 points.
You are 2 kilometers from the summit. Watch your opponents. Keep an eye on him. He's the best climber in the breakaway. The tempo is increasing at the head of the race. The breakaway riders will try and manage the time gap. teammate is beginning to lose touch. Here's the positions over the last climb.
Okay, I'll protect him. So I regain my carte blanche.
Riders must be careful on the descent.
I'll relay.
And are easily above 9% as of the first kilometers.
I want you to ride in his tracks. He's dangerous for the overall standings. Watch out! The yellow jersey is trying to get away. We mustn't let him. He's attacking. Whatever you do, don't let him build a lead.
The riders up front have a 1-minute lead on the favourites group. The yellow jersey group is 1 minute from the head of the race. The gap between the favourites group and the front is 30 seconds. 30 seconds between the breakaway and the yellow jersey. The yellow jersey has just joined up with the lead group. 10 kilometres for the lead riders.
I want you to ride in his tracks. He's dangerous for the overall standings. hacking to catch up.
Today's victor, in addition to the stage win, will pick up 25 points in the polka dot jersey standings, as the finish is classified all category.
Only 5 kilometers left for the race leaders.
Only 2 kilometers left for the lead riders. No one has yet gained an advantage over his rivals. This should come down to a sprint.
The breakaway is 1 kilometer from the finishing line.
comes the lead.